Welcome to this video. I am Has Physics and today we are going to be going over forces and free body diagrams. So the first type of force we're going to be going over is a contact force. A contact force is a force acting on two objects when they are in physical contact. Examples include friction, tension, air resistance, normal reaction, push and pull. The second type of forces we're going to go over is a non-contact force. A non-contact force is a force acting on two objects when they are not in physical contact. Examples include weight, electrostatic, and magnetic forces. A free body diagram is a representation of all forces acting on an object. So now we are going to be going over a GCSE example exam style question, where the question is, determine the size and direction of the resultant vertical force on the aeroplane. So we can see that there's an aeroplane and it has forces up and down. And we can see that the upwards force is bigger than the downwards force. And so that means that the plane is going to be moving upwards. So we can just write the direction is upwards and the size. So to determine the size, we need to do the biggest, which is 8.4. And we need to take it away by 7.5, which is 0.9 kilonewtons. So 0.9. And there you have it. The second example is an A-level example exam style question, where it states complete a free body force diagram for the child and sledge and treat the child and the sledge as a single body object. The child is going down a snowy hill on the sledge. So we know that as it is going down, we know that, and the child is on Earth, we know that regardless on the angle, there's always going to be gravity acting on the object. In this case, the object is the sledge and the child. And so regardless of the angle, we know that there's going to be a weight force acting vertically down. It doesn't matter what angle you're at. It will always act vertically downwards. And we will just label that as weight. Don't write gravity, as gravity is not a force. Weight is the force. And as the child is going down, we can see that there has to be a resistive force acting on the child. And in this case, the resistive force is friction. And friction always acts in the opposite direction to the direction it's traveling at. So the child is traveling this way, not that way, this way. Is acting this way. So friction is going to have to act this way. And that will be parallel to the slope. So it would have to be at an angle parallel to the slope. So we just label that as friction. And the last force is the force which is keeping the child on the snowy hill. And that is the normal reaction force. And the normal reaction force will act perpendicular to the plane. So we know that this is the plane, and so we know that the normal reaction force is going to be acting perpendicular to that. So it's going to be acting this way. So we can just draw an arrow this way. And we'll just label that as normal reaction. And there you have it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have learned something from this video, and it would be really appreciated if you could share this video and subscribe. Have a fantastic day.